Monday morning, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And God showed me one day that the word wonderful is made up of two parts, wonder and full. So, full of wonder, regardless of what happened to you, that you saw what God is doing and that He's with you, and that it filled you with awe and wonder that the Creator of the universe is with you every single day. This weekend was pretty cool. We're getting to the end of our time here. We've got about 10 or 11 days left. And this weekend, some long term friends of ours just popped in to say goodbye. And the wife gives me an envelope, and in the envelope, they said they wanted to bless us with some money to be able to go down to Texas, help us on our journey, so seed into our soil. So we just loved on each other, and then they left, and I opened the envelope a little bit later, and she'd written out a check, and the check was for the amount of $241. And I thought, wow, that's a strange amount. So I texted her, I said, oh, tell me, I'm always looking for the deeper meaning of things and what God's saying. So I texted her and I said, please tell me the significance of the 241. It's an unusual number. What's the story behind it? So she said to me, I don't know. I was writing out the check, and that's the amount I felt to put on there. And I felt that God will tell you more as you ask Him. And that is something that we love about God, is that He will show a little piece. It says, I'm sorry, I don't know the verse, but I'll put it in the description above. It said, it's the glory of God to hide a thing and the glory of kings to search it out. So He shows us these little pieces of things and then gives us the opportunity to dig deeper by coming to Him and saying, oh, Lord, what do you mean? What did you do? What are you doing there? Why did you make this 241? What's the significance behind it? And that's the glory of kings to search it out, right? And He loves to have those conversations with us, to be able to show us, to confirm something with outside people, but then to show us more of what it means. So as I said, I was voice texting her, and as I voice text, the phone doesn't understand my accent very well. But I typed it out, and I typed it out as 2 for 1 spelled out, TWOFORONE, right? And I looked at this and oh, that's like a special offer, like 2 for 1, two for the price of one. And so as I was sitting talking to the Lord about it, I've realized that those little thoughts that come are pieces of revelation. They're wisdom, right, of what God's saying. So I said, oh, okay, Lord, 2 for 1, what does that mean? And it was just this confirmation from Him that Frans and I will be doing a lot more things together, business wise. Life wise, we obviously do everything together, but actually business wise, when we do our consulting, when we do our spiritual mentoring sessions, all of the things that God's leading us into, that people will actually get the benefit of the two of us in one. And it's an invitation to a whole new level because we talk about everything. And Frans has such deep wisdom. He's a thinker. He'll take a something and he'll think it through and deep and wide. And whereas I will take a thing and think it through so much and think lots of them. Right? So we're different in that way. So we love to come together, and I love to tell Frans all of these thoughts that I have, and then he will give me this deep wisdom of what he's been thinking, and my lots help him to think broader than just one thing at a time. Right? So there's always this interaction of wisdom between our two giftings and the way God made us to be. So naturally, whenever you speak to Frans, you'll get some of me, and whenever you speak to me, you'll get some of Frans. It's just because that's the way we live our lives, right? But now it's an invitation to even more, to be able to go, oh, Frans, what's the strategic insight, the deep wisdom that you have for this situation that this business person is facing in front of us, or this family member, or in some, whoever comes to us and asks us for things, or ways we put out information or help people, or conversations we have with people. And it's just going to be beautiful. We love, it's taken us a little while to get used to the different ways each other process and to learn to value that that's the way we process, right? Because that's always a journey when you're coming up, when you're with somebody or you come up against them, there's different to you. They come up against experience, something that's different to you, and people think a different way, right? Is we have this opportunity to go, that's stupid, you think differently to me, or you get to go, wow, that's a different way of thinking, that's a different way of doing things. What value does that bring, and how can we add our value together? So it's taken us a little bit of time to get there, but we'll be married 25 years in November, in a couple months' time. So we're getting it. So I'm excited to see what will happen as God opens his doors, you see, so now what he does is because he's opened our eyes to this new piece of revelation. Now we get to investigate. He's opened this door and we get to say, oh, Lord, what will that look like? We know what it's looked like in the previous 26 years that we've known each other, but now what's the invitation to even more? Does that mean you're going to give us more revelation about things, more understanding about things? Will we be able to see things better? Are we going to get be able to see through the lens of heaven quicker than we have before? All of these things. So then it becomes, that's of course the adventure with Jesus, right? That's what he's inviting us into. So it was a pretty cool confirmation that Frans and I will do even more things together, but also invitation to, wow, what can that look like? So that was just a pretty cool story from this weekend. And I love the way he uses the fact that we're going to Austin to bring our friends to the church to confirm to us what it is that he's leading us into. So those are the little hidden kisses of God. That's the hidden wisdom of God, that he'll reveal a little piece to us. And he says, come on the adventure, come and let me show you what's behind this. Let me show you the deeper treasures that I have here. Let me show you my goodness and what I'm doing for you behind the scenes. So it's just a cute story to share. Come across and visit us at awjtoday.com and sign up for the podcast. Share this and like it. We just love spreading hope. And I get these messages all the time of, Lisa, thank you for showing me Jesus in a certain way. And then I love hearing your stories of the adventures that you go on to. If you would like to partner with us to go to Austin, we would love that. We are good soil to sow into. So we love partnering with other people, and we love inviting others to partner with us, because that is kingdom economics and finances, right? So there are details above. Otherwise, have an amazing day discovering these hidden treasures that God has for you. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Bless you guys.